Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so I have taken ages and practiced and run and rerun anything I could to be able to do this 7th zone. Now, I'm gonna be really honest here. These are my two weakest elements, and they've appeared in the same week together. So light and earth, I suck with light and earth. So as usual, I'm going to tell you what gear you're going to have to bring first. You're going to need stun anklets and revolving amulets, or anklets, whatever they're called, as usual. They are weak to earth, or you can bring phantasma killers, which are few and far between anyway, so I'd probably just stick to earth units. And let me go through the team. So I have Haruhime here for healing, buff extension and debuffing damage. Orna to decrease physical resist, magic resist and increase guard and counter rate for Haruhime. Line for the SA gauge charge. On her I have the free to play Winter Hestia, which increases earth damage, guard rate and counter rate for the whole team. She's the only assist I have that buffs earth damage significantly. You know, well, I say significantly, it's either 8% or 10%, so I went for the 10%. I have the part 1 Gareth, who, as you can see, I only have a +2 on him. I have the is it under resort? I can't remember. I know she came out with Elfie, but the adventurer Hestia, I'm gonna tell you right now, the only reason she's here is because Gareth eats through MP like no one's business. It's like it took a few runs for me to realize, oh damn it, I need to keep his MP charged up. And then I have the new Lyra, who I have +3. You know, I was lucky enough. That's without I used the heroic trial to give to Eyes, and then I was lucky enough to pull 3 bonds for her. Anyway, on her I have the Freya for the ailment resist, as well as the 20% strength. Then the second sack I have Ardi. I have Ardi for the physical resist and magic resist debuff, because my earth units are primarily magic units, but I know I need the physical resist debuff to help Gareth along as well, because he does do damage. It just he needs a little bit of help. On her I have the maid Haruhime, who increases single target and AoE damage by 10% and also recharges MP per turn. And then finally I have the winter Haruhime for the debuff turn, the debuff removal, as well as the MP regen. On her I have Finn for basically everything else, and SA gauge charge. So if this all goes to plan, this is not going to be an S clear by any means, I guarantee you. But let's get into it, and it might take me a while actually to finish this. So this is just going to be a play for play by me. This is me playing. I'm not gonna give any, this is not a guide, like, you know, it's just, mate, hopefully this helps you, you know. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, so skill 1s across the board except for Line. So I'm gonna lower strength and magic. I'm gonna buff allies earth damage by 50%. This also has the 75% physical attack nullification. We don't really want that, because if he nullifies the attack we can't counter. And then skill 1 for Lyra is magic resist minus 35% and 2 additional actions. And hopefully this works out. This is going to be a long one, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is probably going to be a long one, and it's going to be a little bit of RNG as to whether we make it or whether I have to record this a few times. Okay, Ardi is in. Now we're going to go straight over to Yasuga. Extend these buffs, as this is necessary because it's only a 2-turn buff, so I need to use your skill 3 on the same turn, otherwise I lose it the next turn. Okay, we're just going to skill 2 now. Hold on, let me just show you here. So his skill 2 costs 54 MP and his skill 1 costs 187. I need that just like I need this, and even 54 is still pretty expensive. Now we're going to move on to skill 2 here with Lyra, which boosts her own magic by 50% and lowers Earth Resist by an additional 40% for 2 turns. So this should help out greatly if we can keep it. So this should go to minus 40, this will stay the same, and then this should go to minus 90. Hopefully we've done this correctly. There we go. I will just get this out of the way early so that he doesn't nullify. Oh, well, that was a lot of damage. Okay, with the AoE 7 zones, you always have to keep in mind there's going to be an aspect of RNG where if they like target one person specifically, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. Right, let's look at these buffs. Here we go, minus 40, minus 45, minus 90, 3 turns. I can get away with using Sheikah right now for the increased counter and penetration, which is what we really want. I'm going to use skill 1 here just for the increased resistances. At no point am I actually going to use Gareth's SA, because having plus 50% physical resist and magic resist is basically going to make me not take any damage, and if you don't take damage you can't counter. What we really need to watch out for is because they debuff strength and magic, that's kind of what we need to get rid of. See, I'm not taking any damage on Lyra as it is. I may need to rethink the gear that I'm using on her. Okay. So we're okay. As I've like probably repeated like 20 times. Earth resistance down 40%. I can reapply that. It's just judging whether I should. Yeah, I'm gonna SA now because I'm gonna reapply the resistance debuff now anyway. Do I have any debuffs on me? I do not, so I don't really need to refresh MP, so we're just going to do this. Alright, Haruhime SA, give everyone the 100% strength and magic buff. And this genuinely does make such a huge difference in terms of damage, especially if you don't have units that are above level 70. Like Gareth, bless him, he's using Otal's weapon because it's level 90, and I haven't, look, no lie, I actually haven't leveled his weapon up. I crafted it ages ago, and I just didn't do anything with it. There we go, just under 100k with Lyra. Obviously nothing to really brag about, but it's better than nothing. Do I have any it shouldn't really have any debuffs because of I used Haruhime skill 3. Which is what we want to kind of try and keep. So we're gonna go with the MP heal here, and then we're gonna go with this one. Make sure, like, yeah, see, we're cutting it really close. All of these debuffs are now on 1 turn, so we're gonna need to spam some skill freeze here. Nothing is really gonna change so much. The only thing that's gonna really fiddle about is which skill either Haruhime are using. And when Lyra SAs, like I need to make sure that Lyra doesn't have a debuff on her when she SAs, otherwise she's going to lose a significant chunk of damage. I'm cool for MP right now. Yeah, I'm going to use this to make sure by the end of the turn I don't have any debuffs on Lyra, because I'm going to get an SA next turn. Ah, she was too fast anyway, so they may debuff her anyway. But we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm sorry if my commentary sounds really monotone and tired. I actually am really tired. I've been trying to do this all day, so I've got videos for the weekend because I'm actually staying with family over the weekend. Which means I won't be here to record, which means I need to bulk record. Okay, no debuffs. Here we go. This is gonna lower their magic resist even more, which means later down the line she will still do more damage. We're going to do some MP regen right now, just to keep everyone topped up. The real struggle for me, I mean, I was so glad that I actually beat this. It wasn't an S clear, like, but I beat it with this team prior to recording just to make sure that it worked. The big I mean, 300k is not it's not an okay number. I mean, it would help if I had Varlis to Hero Ascend Lara some more. Maybe then that would help a lot. But anyway, I was saying, no, I've been practicing all day, team building all day, and trying to actually beat this. Just so that I had videos. We're gonna go back to skill 2 here. I am actually being a bit lazy now. I will at some point. So let me just change this. Didn't realize it was missing some, but then it looks horrible because it's not all on the screen. No, that's not good. Let's move this over a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? A little bit, maybe. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I can't actually remember. Nope, it's gone. It couldn't have been that important. I don't remember what I was saying. Well, I thought I pressed go. Yeah, so I've basically spent the whole day trying to fix this. I mean, I had a really rough start to the day with the power cut this morning, basically completely deleting my summoning video, which obviously I wasn't pleased about, and it put me in a pretty bad mood. So I had to take a little bit of a break before recording again, and then it's taken me this long to try and put a team together with what I had to beat this zone, and I still have the dark zone to beat, which is even worse for me. Like my light units are worse than my earth units currently. This should be okay. We should be on track, man. This really shouldn't actually be that tough. It's just going to be long and maybe a bit boring. Maybe you guys don't want to see it. My 7th zone videos don't really get that many views anyway, but I'm going to still keep uploading them regardless. Actually missed out on the damage. I mean, we've done a decent chunk of damage. We're on turn 9. Wow, they really picking on that Haruhime, ain't they? Okay, so we're gonna Sheikah now, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, 6th turn we're good. Make sure there's no debuffs hanging about here. I'm pretty sure Gareth removes strength and magic debuffs anyway, so. And as you can see, I've attempted to record a lot of videos today. My voice is kind of hoarse as well, so there is that side to it. I am kind of tired, and I've still got to do the dark zone. We're just alternating between what Haruhime is actually doing, and all of the damage is just being done by Lyra and Gareth. Mostly Lyra. I think if I was to SA with Gareth, he would probably do about 200 something thousand, so not much less than Lyra, but enough. Yeah, see, I mean, she's hitting between 296 344k. It's not worth lowering down in an attempt. I mean, especially considering their magic resistance is debuffed lower than their physical resistance, like 60% here. I'm just gonna keep making sure that there are no debuffs on these guys. I mean, they're gonna keep reapplying them in a way, and also Haruhime is making sure that their buffs are being removed as well. Because if I have a look, let me just show you when they buffed them. So no, wait, where's this? Who am I? I'm on the right one, right? Where's their buffs? I see it there. Like I'm looking at it. They've got a strength and magic buff. Where is it on the list? Oh, it's being finicky again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Right, so 3 turns, right? So if I now use this with Haruhime, okay, it will go down to 1 turn, which means at the end of this turn they will no longer have that buff. I am really sorry I keep clearing my throat, but it is so sore, it's so dry and sore right now where I've just not stopped speaking, and it's one of the few things I don't think people seem to realize. When you make YouTube videos, it really, your mouth really dries out really quickly. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. Where are we? Turn 14. I actually think I'm doing better this time than I did last time. I don't think I'm going to clear it any sooner, but it feels like I'm doing better than I did before, which is a good thing. We're going to do this. Okay, right. And just hope for the best. I'll check how much health they have after the SA. But basically what we're worrying about here is if we want OG Haruhime to keep them buffs extended, and Winter Haruhime to make sure that the debuffs are not there. So that when we SA, we're not taking a massive chunk of damage away. I mean, it would really help if they did damage to Lyra, because she's taking 0 damage. So I can probably do better than this if I use the appropriate equipment, like gear and stuff. So let's check how much health they have. Under a million, and we have 5 turns. I'm pretty sure we're good. I'm pretty sure we can do that. We're just gonna maintain and make sure everything stays on course. No debuffs, please. We're gonna have an SA next turn. Hopefully, no debuffs. An SA is 300k. That'll take them down to 600, and yeah. So we're definitely gonna finish it. There's no doubts about that. Like, we missed the chance to get like 700k. We've already missed out on an S clear, so there's no there's no worrying. But this is what I've been trying to tell people, for people that ask for advice. Sometimes you just have to accept that you do not have the units, and if that is the case, it's not that big a deal. This game, like a lot of gacha games, pays off to people that have patience and play the long game and just play smart. Like, it's been so long since I've actually had, like, my account was lacking wind units, earth units, and light units. My wind units are now starting to improve. My earth units are slowly starting to improve. I've just got to work on my light units, and it's happening over time. There's no way, like, even if you wail, I have a friend that I can honestly say he will guarantee that if you're wailing, you still may not end up with anything. You know, you could still get shafted. Where are we? 230k. Yeah, one more SA should clear this right up. We're just going to make sure that buffs and debuffs do not stick around. And hopefully we should have an SA next turn. Like I said, it's not going to be an S clear. It was never going to be an S clear. I said this from the very beginning. Oh, we didn't get an SA. Never mind. I mean, we won't even finish it without getting the SA. Yeah, they've started to disappear now. I mean, this is 2 turns sooner than... Nope, it's going to be turn 19. Okay, cool. I wonder how much damage she actually does with her skill 3, because I haven't used it yet. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so 200k. I could, you know, if this was single target, I would have done so much better. Let's go over and cringe at the score, shall we? 8.3 million. You know what? I'll take it. I still cleared it. It's still there. It shows that you don't need full MLB units. I mean, obviously, yes, I have some MLB assists on there, but like I said, this is not a guide. This is just a demo. So basically, if you've got some higher level or higher ascended characters than I do, and maybe some decently leveled assists, emulate the team and you should be able to clear it pretty easy. But if you're like everyone else, your earth unit's going to suck anyway, so this is a pretty rough week for most people. Anyway, guys, make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you're not, make sure to follow me on any of the social media links in the description, and as always, guys, I'll catch you later.